16-year-old Jaylon Ruffin, a.k.a. Lil Mexico, is wanted in connection with a shooting that happened on September 23rd. Investigators say Ruffin, along with Kendrell Clayton, Alicia Parks, and one other person, were retaliating for a shooting that happened earlier on that day.
We have warrants for shooting into an occupied dwelling and shooting into a vehicle.
In 2013, Ruffin was given a $35,000 bond for an aggravated assault charge for shooting someone in the 3800 block of 42nd Street. While out on bond for that case, he was arrested and charged with another shooting that took place at a 15th Avenue duplex in December of 2014. In that case, he was charged with shooting into a dwelling and gang activity.
He managed to post bond. My understanding is that he was currently out on bond at the time this incident occurred, so how that happened, I don't know, but it's unusual.
According to the district attorney's office, due to a perceived witness problem, they agreed to let Ruffin post a bond for the new charges and reinstated his original bond, which was previously revoked. In June of 2015, Ruffin posted a bond of $25,000, and that is how he is out of jail now.
It seems like if we arrest an individual, he's out within a few days or weeks or whatever, and then we end up arresting him again. Something definitely needs to be done as far as at least giving us a break in between arrests.
The hunt for Ruffin continues, and the Meridian Police Department says they will get him soon. Ruffin is out on bond for 2 separate felony crimes involving shootings. He was indicted for aggravated assault in a crime that happened in 2013. District Attorney Bilbo Mitchell says the reason he was able to be released on bond after a subsequent arrest was because of issues involving witness cooperation.
It'll just depend on her attitude and whether we can, we always make an attempt to subpoena somebody to court and, get the judge to make them testify. So we'll see. We might can put it back together.
The reason Ruffin is out on bond is due to an arrangement allowing him to post a bond that was previously denied. Assistant District Attorney Philip Weinberg, Judge Robert Bailey, and Ruffin's lawyer Stuart Parrish agreed to this order. If this agreement was not made, then Ruffin would have remained in jail due to a revoked bond.
If he has a new charge that carries over 5 years, then he won't be eligible for bond.
In our first story about a warrant being issued for Jaylon Ruffin, someone on WTOK's Facebook page with the profile name Frito Santana commented about being innocent, saying they are getting the wrong people, and references a lawsuit. When you click on Santana's profile, the URL is set to the name Jaylon Ruffin.
The gangs are a big problem here in Meridian. As you know, the people committing these crimes are younger and younger and younger, from the age of 13, to 16-year-olds.
In Meridian, Tom Williams, News Center 11.
Man, they try to play evidence on me, man. I found the gun in the car. They try to play evidence up on me. I'm innocent.
Those are the words from a 16-year-old who has been on the run. Early Sunday morning, the Meridian Police Department's gang unit tracked Ruffin down to a Meridian hotel where they took him into custody. Police say 2 others were arrested with him.
He's going to be facing charges, and also it took 2 other individuals in custody. They might be facing charges also.
The shooting Ruffin is charged with happened on the night of September 23rd. Police say it was a retaliation for a gang shooting that happened earlier in that day, which police say is a part of an ongoing gang war between the Black Disciples and the Rolling 60s.
I was going to turn myself in Monday. They just came in close.
Before now, Ruffin had been arrested for 2 separate violent crimes involving guns, but due to a bond agreement, he was allowed to post bond, putting Ruffin back on the streets of Meridian. Detective Thompson says there will be less problems in the community with people like Ruffin off the streets. Wintrell Bell, Ladarius Cheney, and Mikkel Randall decided to waive their right to a preliminary hearing. During Jaylon Ruffin's, the court learned that 2 key pieces of evidence had been lost: surveillance footage from 2 different businesses on 8th Street, which police say shows Jaylon Ruffin in a vehicle with 2 other suspects. The video at one location was recorded over by the security system 7 days after the incident. Detectives testified that someone reported being robbed at that gas station not long before the shooting occurred. Police say the victim identified Ruffin and one other person as the suspects, who only got away with 45 cents. A statement from the mother of the 14-year-old shooting victim names Ruffin as one of the shooters.
I was gonna turn myself in Monday, they just came in close.
The shooting victim's family says Ruffin should not have been released from jail. Police Chief Benny Dubose says innocent people don't run.
Just based on my experience, it's very, very rare. First of all, why are you evading arrest if you hadn't done anything? Most individuals would want to clear their name, get it over with. After
Ruffin's hearing, his mother was taken into custody and charged with hindering a prosecution.
She apparently had knowledge of where he was and so forth, and withheld that information.
In Meridian, Tom Williams, News Center 11.